Racing to the 2021 Kentucky Derby, and this time we take a look back at the 147th running of the Roses, and the winner of the Kentucky Derby was the Bob Baffert trained Medina Spirit, the son of Protonico. Originally a $1,000 purchase, flipped for $35,000 at the two-year-old sale, and he wins the Kentucky Derby under the lights at Churchill Downs. Mandaloun running second. Of course, the well-bred horse for Juddmonte Farms, trainer Brad Cox, with one of his two Kentucky Derby starters. And Hot Rod Charlie, Doug O'Neill, went for that third Kentucky Derby. Hot Rod Charlie took a lot of money in the betting and ended up running a solid race to finish out the top three finishers of the Kentucky Derby. And overall, a pretty evenly run race. It seemed like the pace flow favored the front runners, as Medina Spirit ended up taking the lead, like it happens a lot of time in these big races. Bob Baffert's horse ends up on the lead, and there was some bumping out of the gate by Essential Quality and Rock Your World. That eliminated really all chance Rock Your World had. It's hard to imagine him coming from off the pace in really a second lifetime dirt race, shipping and all of that. Meanwhile, Essential Quality did move up fairly quickly to advance to that second flight. He had a wide trip all the way around Essential Quality. He ended up running in fourth place in the Kentucky Derby as the official Kentucky Derby favorite. And it was, from a numbers standpoint, the Beyer speed figure came back a 102 for Medina Spirit. Equibase giving Medina Spirit a 110. And another wire-to-wire winner, back-to-back wire-to-wire winners for trainer Bob Baffert. John Velazquez, we'll talk more about that, but he went wire-to-wire both times around. Of course, evenly on the splits, 23.09, 23.61, 24.51, and 24.77. Coming home in just a little over 2:01. The track was dry and it was fast, but it wasn't lightning fast, and overall it seemed like it favored a little bit of the outside horses. Horses came from the center of the track most of the day. That's where some of your more impressive efforts. Horses that were on the lead were electing to go to the middle of the track and kind of set up camp in that center portion of the track. So Medina Spirit had come in with a career high Beyer of 99, so that's a new career top for the winner, Medina Spirit. Now, it got a little bit spread out in this race. Obesos was fifth. He was 5.5 lengths back. Highly Motivated was 11 lengths back. He was a 10th place finisher. The 15th place finisher was Brooklyn Strong, and he was 18.5 lengths back. So 1 through 15 separated by 18 lengths under the finish line. Bob Baffert, of course, picking up his 7th Kentucky Derby winner. That's an all-time record. Of course, he did it on the front end again. Speed seems to be his forte. He's gotten out there with Justify wire, almost wire-to-wire. American Pharaoh came from just off the pace, and then two official wire-to-wire winners in Medina Spirit, who was just resolute down the lane in this race, holding off Mandaloun the entire stretch. 7 Kentucky Derby winners now, and off the bench, he's still got horses like Triple Tap out of this crop. Life is Good. And Concert Tour most likely going to run in the Preakness Stakes for his 3-year-old horses this year. You know, the no-shows in this race were pretty common. You know, again, it seems like we get to the Derby and we have 4 or 5 horses every year where, yeah, there's a little bit of trip trouble, but they're just never in the race. Midnight Bourbon ran evenly throughout. Highly Motivated never got involved. Known Agenda, I mean, he had a rail trip. He moved up a little bit down the backstretch, but never got really closer than eighth place. Rock Your World, after that start, just never got involved in the running. The story to me in this race was John Velazquez. He's got 4 Derby wins, and I think he has actually been the difference in all 4 of his victories. I'm not sure Animal Kingdom wins with a different jockey. Medina Spirit was just resolute the entire stretch, and those fractions were pretty solid all the way around, milking the clock there. Authentic held off Tiz the Law. He saved just enough to beat Tiz the Law, who fired a good shot in last year's Kentucky Derby. And then Always Dreaming in the slop, taking advantage, getting out, establishing position, and saving enough in the tank to hold off, looking at Lee in that race. So John Velazquez, the thumbs up in this race. Meanwhile, the Preakness Stakes Got the new shooters of the Preakness Stakes concert tour, a horse coming in from Japan, Rombauer, and a few other ones. Crowded Trade for Chad Brown. Those are the ones we know about. Medina Spirit, we'll see. The tight turns of Pimlico, always going to be the discussion. And concert tour going to definitely be that fresh face, but trained by Bob Baffert, and now he's got the Kentucky Derby Medina Spirit to boot. That's a look at the 147th running of the Roses. People have opinions. Medina Spirit had all the facts this afternoon. What did you think of Medina Spirit's victory? What are some of your early thoughts on the Preakness Stakes? Leave a comment below, hit subscribe, and ring that bell as we lead you to the 2021 Preakness Stakes.